Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims Medieval, where our not so young and especially not very successful shopkeeper Lizzetti is hoping to greet the dawn of a brand new day with a fresh cup of gruel and some excitement in her step over the wonderful quest that Her Royal Majesty Queen Briar Rose has bequeathed upon her, which involves going out to collect ink sacks. Also, what the heck, Servant Gretty? Welcome to our gruel breakfast. Glad to see you're here. This isn't awkward at all. We're literally somebody who enjoys our solitude, so get out. Literally, get out, both of you. This is literally our home. Literally, like, I can't say literally enough because I am so shocked. Lizzetti is a woman who likes her solitude. Get out, please. I beg of thee. What is going on? Everybody wants to come and hang out with Lizzetti. No, leave. Anyway, Lizzetti is enjoying a fresh bowl of gruel and greeting a new day after having an absolutely terrible day yesterday in which she was punched in the gut in the market. Now she's really upset because she had a bland meal of gruel. That's a bit of a sad thing. She also failed both of her responsibilities and apparently learned that she is not very good at being an actual shopkeeper. Turns out you actually need to have some merchandise to sell in order to run a shop. So I kind of failed at that. Sorry about that, Lizzetti. But she has been given a quest by Queen Briar Rose to collect 3 bottles of ink and set sail to gather up some books from the secret library in order to help establish a school in the village. And I think that will make Lizzetti very happy if she can manage to do those things. I also think not completely falling on her face and failing at being a merchant will make her very happy. And is this, like, what is going on here with the Milliner Cohen and Servant Gretty? My. I think there's some flirting going on next to the rooster there. All right. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and let's open for business and see if we can manage to sell something to someone to start our day off, and then wait until 9 when Lizzetti will actually find out her new responsibilities to the kingdom. In fact, forget opening for business. Let's go into town and see if we can buy those bottles of ink before, darn it, we can't even collect those flowers because she's in a really, really terrible focus right now. She doesn't want to focus on being a merchant. She wants to go off on this grand quest Her Majesty has asked her to do. So let's go ahead and go to the village shops. And we will, what happens if you like investigate? Let's investigate today's market and then do the village shops, so that we can go ahead and bring back the ink for our quest. Then at 9 in the morning, her new responsibilities to the kingdom will reset and we can figure out what they are. Hopefully it doesn't involve attempting to buy weapons off of a war criminal again. That was not so great for Lizzetti. I'm so sorry. She just had a terrible day yesterday. Meanwhile, Her Royal Majesty Queen Briar Rose is feeling quite happy. She managed to spend some time last night pretending to be a ghost, which sounds very confusing, but she actually set out in order to convince a young child, our new friend Anwin, who no doubt will end up becoming a cutlass, a lass of the sea, one of the pirates that we're actually friends with, believe it or not, because she is an orphan in the village. And that's just, that's so sad, but I think it'll be really cool. Guard Donna, how are you today? She really seems to enjoy the military strategy, and we're about to be, like, talked to by our advisor. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. Oh, what's this? Speaking to the local merchants, the following merchandise is in high demand today. A manual of blacksmithing dread pike, eels, and crudium hammers. That's such a pity that we don't have those things. But that's cool that you can find out, like, things that will sell for more some days than others. And I wonder if we just gained experience from that. That's actually probably a pretty good thing to have Lizzetti do in the mornings, if it gives us experience. Not a lot, but it's not like we're getting a lot of experience in other ways right now. Can use the ship to trade with other territories. What? Merchants facilitate trade with foreign lands as well as within their kingdom, bringing rare and unusual goods to the local populace at competitive prices. Level 1 benefits. Hang on here. We can buy and sell goods from the market stall. We can convince Sims to purchase goods. And we can use a ship to trade with other territories. Lizzetti! Why didn't you tell me you had, like, ship sailing capabilities. Hoist the anchor, set the sail. Maybe she has some sort of like, I don't think that she is a cutlass herself, but maybe she has like this like uneasy relationship with the whole pirate thing. I don't think she likes them because I don't think she trusts mercenaries and pirates as far as she can throw them. And I don't think she's greedy enough to really want to work with them. I think she prefers to be a little bit on the up and up when it comes to most dealings. It's one thing to bribe somebody to like buy your stuff, and another thing to engage in more crimes and then sell the profits. So I don't think she likes pirates and wants to sail with like normal loyal people. But we'll have to see how that works out. Yeah, I don't think she's a pirate fan, but she's also kind of practical. We'll have to figure that out. Anyway, Royal Majesty, you and Paula, doing well. Let's go ahead, friendly, ask how fare thee. Are we good friends with Paula? I feel like we should be good friends with Paula. So let's go ahead. Let's discuss whale hunting to soothe our whale rage. Oh, here we go. All right, and we're going to go ahead and buy some things as Lizetti. I think she's really tired of not having a lot of good things to eat, so I'm going to buy some fowl meat. Even though I never do stuff like that, we're going to buy like 4 fowl so that Lizetti will be able to go ahead and make herself some better food. She's just miserable all the time. And I see it. There's the bottles of ink. Yes. We're going to add all of them to the cart. Do we just need 3? I think we just need 3. All right, we're going to add the bottles of the ink to the cart. And anything else? Do I want to get some trout? Anything else to eat? Any treasure? I kind of feel like everybody should do some treasure hunting, but I mean, is it just the queen who can do it? I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up. I want to look it up before I go ahead and have her buy something she can't even use. However, I do think she can actually sell a lot of these in the market so that you don't have to walk all the way into the village. Like if we play as somebody else, like Queen Briar Rose could then buy them. Oh my gosh, the cabbage are only $1 right now. I don't know how much they normally are, but let's grab all of them because why not? And the eel, sturdy loot. Because I think I can actually sell these like in Lizetti's market, and then we can have Briar Rose or Kirspin or any of the others go and buy them from her instead of having to go all the way into town. But I'm not exactly sure, so I'm gonna tread carefully, very carefully actually. And there's the bear meat. Oh man, did I ever need that for a quest with Kirspin the other day? In fact, let's go ahead on that idea. Let's go ahead and buy all the bear meat, because apparently you need bear meat in order to do some of the blacksmith quest. And nightshade. Let's go ahead and buy some nightshade, just because maybe we could use that next time we play as Bloodletter Karina. And hopefully I didn't make some terrible decisions there. In fact, why not buy more fowl? I'm in a generous mood today because we're hoping to make Lizetti's life a little bit more bearable. That should be enough ink for Instructor Seth to get started with. Yes, that was enough ink. Good. Hopefully Lizetti will feel a little bit better. She's still feeling sore from that punch to the gut she took and the awful gruel. Now she doesn't have to worry about eating awful gruel anymore. And hopefully when we have our new responsibilities, we'll do well. All right, so let's continue talking with Paula. Sidon Casey! Since when did you just like slip in without saying a word? Eh, old friend? Eh? Sidon Casey, just the woman to discuss how the whale hunting is going. Let's give you a friendly hug. Just sneaking in like that. How fare thee? Ask about the state of the kingdom. What on earth is up with you? Can we do anything nice as the monarch? No, I can just throw her to the stocks. Look, you may be part of the cutlasses, but you are truly, ask about living in Mostow. You are truly one of our dearest, oldest friends. Even though you are a pirate, our relationship means that the pirates do not attack the merchants of our land, and we give them unwitting harbor. You know, we shelter them from everybody else around us who you actually do attack. How is living in Mostow? What do you think? What was that? What kind of answer was that? I have no idea. All right. Let's see. Did I sing song too? Let's go ahead and banter for a moment. And I would actually like bestow our favor a little bit more, because we used to bestow favor and kind of be slightly romantic to Casey all the time. Let's extol her virtues. But that was before we met our minstrel. Where is she? Where is she? She's adorable. Are we only slight friends with her? I want to be like better than slight friends with her. No, we're really good friends with her. Somewhere in here. There she is. See, we actually have with Harley Quinn, Amelia, our Joker. She's actually our best friend, and she has the voice of an angel. So we actually have fallen quite a bit for her, and possibly shall continue to do so. However, Sea Dog Casey is still a good friend, so we can extol her virtues. I have no problem with that. And then we can go ahead and reminisce and maybe banter. Good to see and tell a dramatic story. There we go. There we go. We'll just chat. Do we know all of her traits? We're missing one of her traits. We know she's dedicated. We know she has the call of the sea. This should hopefully be just a great morning for Queen Briar Rose. Distracted from spending time, distracted from her work to spend time with her good friend. Apparently Paula thinks that it's getting quite crowded in here. Perhaps that's a shot at Sea Dog Casey. And let us see how Lazzetti fares. She needs to butter up 2 customers. I don't feel like I've been connecting with my customers that well. Maybe buttering them up will help to open their pockets. You haven't, my dear. We'll do our best. And then acquire 1 wood via trading and deliver to the carpenter. I need to keep up my trade relationships, and the local carpenter has requested a piece of wood. I need to sell to Craft Hole to trade for the wood? What? In 17 hours, we're expected to go set sail for Craft Hole, come back with 1 piece of wood. There's literally a tree right here. Just cut it down, Lazzetti. Oh my gosh. Merchants are harder to work with than I thought they would be, and it looks like the youngsters are sparring in our area, and somebody is like, the town crier Magdalene is hanging out over here. Scallywag Jack and Instructor Seth are like, the kids must be reenacting the duel they saw the Queen do last time. Oh my gosh, it is one thing after another in this kingdom. I love it. I think Lazzetti likes watching kids play. She often thinks about how she wants to have kids one day, I would think. All right, we'll put all the cabbage in there because maybe somebody can use it. And we'll put the nightshade in there. And then let's go ahead and let's open for business. And see if I can pull any of this off today. We literally do not feel inspired, though. Never mind. Close the business. We literally have no inspiration. Our sales would be terrible. Let's head out. We're gonna send Lazzetti out. We'll go to Craft Hole first. So how do I do this? Set sail to. There's nothing to trade. Set sail to open. What do you mean? Set sail to trade. There's nothing in the cargo hold to trade. Okay, well, let's start by going to location, and then we'll figure out if we can acquire 1 wood. We're gonna go all the way to Craft Hole for 1 plank of wood. Okay, good luck to you, Lazzetti. I'll be back over there in a minute. Meanwhile, Queen Briar Rose, with Paula cursing the reappearance of Sea Dog Casey and the unsteady alliance that this kingdom apparently has with the pirate lasses, is watching over everyone. Asked 2 citizens about life in Mossstone. Oh, that's what that was about. So we asked her about life in Mossstone. Maybe we'll ask Paula, and then we need to pass an edict. A monarch is responsible for keeping the kingdom in line, and proposing and passing. And we learned that she's a drunk. We literally, the final trait has been learned. You don't even have a shred of remorse about that, do you? Look at that self-smug smile on Casey's face. We literally learned that Casey is a drunk who loves the call of the sea, and she's dedicated. That cracks me up for some reason. That cracks me up so much. Maybe we can go in and we can have a drink of like some sort of fancy fruit drink with her in the big feast hall after we finish a couple more bits of work. Also, I love that guard Donna. I know I have probably talked about this before, but I sincerely love how Guard Donna is actually an elf with elf ears. I really want to tie that into Mossstone Kingdom's lore somehow. And again, I am working on a gigantic wiki. It's going to be super awesome and I'm actually working on like a website too, so that there'll be like little extra side stories and bonus pictures posted and things like that. But it would be so fun to build up the lore even more because I have fallen head over heels in love with Mossstone Kingdom, if you can't tell. It just gives so much opportunity for story. And Anyway, I love that Gardana is an elf. I imagine that she is a lot stronger in some ways. Like maybe she's got some special abilities that our normal guards do not. So maybe that's why Paula is calm, because she's like, well, at least Her Royal Majesty is like standing over here with the elf guard, and Donna is not letting the opportunity pass. But we need to pass an edict on the tactical map to send a good message to the people. So let's go ahead and do that. Just learned that our favorite pirate's a drunkard. That should be surprising. And we now get to propose an edict. Transfer revenue from Trudoni taxes to programs that support the underprivileged mud pushers in Crafthole. Well, I don't like Crafthole. Or a tax levied on goods imported into Mossstone. Both of these will decrease our relationship with Trudoni. No! They like us. Dang it. I don't want either of those. Can I propose a new edict? I guess no edict is really going to make everybody happy as like, no, curses. Let's go ahead and let's at least go for the underprivileged, and we'll just go under the assumption that Queen Briar Rose will be like, but clearly we would want to help those in need. And maybe she would think it would actually sway the people of Crafthold to become more loyal to her, so that they will toss their awful ambassador into the pit and get us a new one. So we'll go with this one. Chances are we may not even have it passed. Voting will be in 2 hours. And then we'll go ahead. Let's ask Advisor Paula about living in Mossstone Kingdom. She seems very content with her work. Okay, she's busy. Let's ask Flower Seller Penelope about living in Mossstone Kingdom. Lizetti, are you there yet? Oh my gosh, she's literally, like, this whole time we're going on all of these big adventures with Queen Briar Rose. Lizetti is literally just working her way over to the pier. Okay, so we'll work with Lizetti in a second. Queen Briar Rose has been working with Flower Seller Penelope. Are we good friends with her? I feel like Flower Seller Penelope we should be friends with, because I like the idea that she's the one that brings us all these fresh flowers all the time. So let's go ahead and talk with her. I guess we're just like getting to know and chatting with, discuss artistic works, chat, friendly, ask about religion, maybe musical preferences, health. We'll be back. Bye. What, Lizetti, what are you doing? Oh, I thought she was like trying to drink. It looked like drinking from a cast, and I was trying to figure out how that worked. Hello, Guard Elliot. How are you? Oh my goodness. I think Lizetti's face. I think Lizetti, she almost looks like I know this is totally random, but she reminds me of Goofy from the Goofy movie right now. And so it makes me just think of her like yucking in embarrassment, like, oh, hi. How are you? Wow, hi. Oh, he's got a really high-pitched voice. That's adorable. We could bribe him for literally no reason. We could invite him over. Far too busy a person to make social calls. Can we just like chat for a minute? What happened? Can the merchant get married? Can the merchant have children? That'd be useful to send our kid like, hey, go to the village, instead of making Lizetti have to do it. Can we start a romance of some kind? Maybe we can go ahead, do an impersonation, a Goofy impersonation, perhaps. Oh dear. Make a ribald joke. Oh my gosh. I guess we could, but this seems to be going well normally. Oh no, it was going well. The impersonation didn't work. I'm sorry. Was that too much? Apologize. Dang it. I think that we've been smitten. Unexpectedly smitten. Let's go ahead. Maybe it was talking about art. I wasn't really paying attention. Are we smitten by you? You do have strong eyebrows, man. But I think that Lizetti may have a bit of a thing for a man in armor. I don't know. He does have those eyebrows. And he is talking with a children. Or children? A children. He is talking with the children. Oh, dear me. All right, Lizetti. I'm going to allow you to maybe get to know this man one more time. What is Her Royal Majesty doing? Her Royal Majesty has a lot more influence than you. Oh, and apparently, oh no, I saw a good song stuck in head as a trait, and I thought that we had our little, oh, what do you call her, Harlequin around, but she's not here. All right, well, let's go ahead and go feed Briar Rose. Onwards we go to the Royal Feast Hall. I wish it was a little bit easier to get to. Also, I just saw that Paula was teasing was teasing Deidre of Craft Hole, which is kind of hilarious. Where's our food? How do I like clap clap? Inasata? Inasata, where are you? We don't like you muchly, but where are you, Inasata? Like literally, where are you? I should be able to. There you are. No, that's shipwrecked sailor Patrice. Inasata! Inasata, where fare you, woman? Feed your queen. How do I get someone to feed Briar Rose? Oh, call for food. There we go. Let's go ahead and call for food. Nejulim. There we go. Oh yeah, there. Inasata's on her way. Yes, Lady Briar Rose the Great. I will get you some food right away. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, let's go ahead and continue our chat. Tell a dramatic story. Maybe ask about musical preferences. And then over here, how goes it? Elliot is listening. Will it be Elliot of the Armor? Or will it be Bower Dirk of the Strong Eyebrows? We'll have to see. Well, they're actually getting along pretty good. Maybe tell a story? Like, I know she needs to go do things. Maybe you discussed the state of the kingdom as a way to kind of talk about his job as a guard. I know she needs to go do things, but it's just so cute to see her have an opportunity to kind of flirt a little bit. Or at least chat with somebody. I feel like flirting is a bit of a strong consideration for her. Alright, meanwhile, trait, meh. Do whatever you want, except for maybe throwing Deidre in the stocks, which she deserves, but I think that it would make Crafthole angry at us. And hopefully Anisetta will bring that food soon. Alright. Anyway, we'll ignore Her Majesty for a minute. Can we... Oh no, this man has the plague! Alright, well, the guard is kind of not doing well. How do I... Come on, go to docks. Open cargo hold, maybe? Alright, we're gonna leave the guard be. He's very attractive, but it appears that he has the plague, and we need to kind of stay away from that. So, I set sail to Craft Hold to trade for the wood. Is that like going to the cargo hold? Oh, the vote for the edict has come! Alright, so we can vote to transfer revenue from Tridony to support craft hole mud pushers, or we could enact additional tax on the sale of items from other territories, which would make Tridony, which is a merchant state, very irate with us, or the throne will support the family of any builder injured while on the job until the builder can work, which would make the Builders Guild really like us. This would vastly increase Craft Hole, actually, and only a little increase Tridony. So we're gonna do that. The edict has passed. The Builder Edict. Dang it. Alright, so we had 2 votes. Ironically, Deidre was the only one to vote with us. I probably should have tried to influence those a bit more. What is happening over here? Am I opening the cargo hold? Can I go somewhere? How do I manage this? Okay, we're gonna try again. Okay, Pride of the Watcher. Okay, we're not going anywhere. There's nothing in the cargo hold to trade. Oh! So do I need to, like, put stuff in the cargo hold? What about a few of my chickens? I really wanted to eat those. But if we need that to sell to trade, I've got that. Alright, so we have added... I have put in my chicken that we were literally gonna have for dinner. And now we are going to actually set sail to Craft Hole, where hopefully trades 2 mushrooms. Oh! Oh my gosh. So what we can do is if I had 2 mushrooms, I could trade for wood. Or if I had cheese, I could trade for wood. Crafthold provides recipes they've concocted over the years, unlock Hunter's Stew, and Crafthold Energy Potion. Oh my goodness. And if I go over here to Tridony, if I bring 6 barley, I can get gems. They import herbs and seeds. They will take fancy clothing for gems, phosphorus for magic powder, goose feathers for jeweled rings, and a prisoner for a sturdy... I can get prisoners and trade in prisoners? Trinity! Tell me you are not associated with a slave trade. What is this nonsense? Okay, we're going to send the ship. when we are going to set sail for Craft Hole of all places, which I was not thinking we would really want to support, but it is indeed an annexed territory. Hopefully adventuring out there won't go awry. But we will send Lazzetti over there to try it out for the first time and possibly find out that we really needed to actually have really badly. We actually needed to have some of our mushrooms, and we will also try to feed Her Royal Majesty, because Inesetta, bring us the food, woman. Ew, well, if you're that sick, maybe I don't want you making us food. Come, Inesetta. But we will see about Inesetta making us some food. The queen has a bunch of cheese, but my merchant doesn't. And then we will set sail, and we'll see how that goes next time. But what a day it has been, reuniting with Sea Dog Casey and the Cutlasses, and learning that even with all of this effort, unfortunately it appears Lazzetti, bless her, is a very bad merchant. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.